Hey everybody, Andy here, aka Montoli, and we're back for round 5 of Vintage League playing Green, White, Hate, and we're actually playing for a trophy, so let's see. We did win the die roll, which is pretty great. I think this is a keep. I don't think I'm going to use the Cavern on my elf, but maybe it's okay. I think I'm just going to get a Bayou here. Make my opponent think I'm on bug. The reason I'm doing that is in case I draw a Wasteland, and we'll have to do. You want to use it. Okay. I got a swords. Okay. So this time I am going to do it. I put it on elf. Let's see how that works out for me. Now I can protect it. So far this is looking like Jeskai. 2 cards on the bottom. Love a Wasteland here. My opponent missed a land. Okay. Couldn't punish them. Mm-hmm. I think when I restructure this deck or go back and reflect upon this league, I wouldn't mind having a second black source. Wasteland? Oh, Caracas, okay. Wouldn't say Caracas is great in this position, but it's not bad. I'll continue building up here. I may diversify after this one, after this attack, but we'll get in for 4 here. I'm going to be proactive here with my Deathrite Shaman. I will play around days. My opponent may wait force here because they are starting to get really low on life. Yeah. Attack Faden. So this does just feel like Jeskai we're playing against here. There's the red source. There's Dreadhorde. Okay. They've just conceded. All right. So I think we want some swords here. We did just play Jeskai here not more than a few minutes ago, and despite I think Chalice is really quite good, we have a ton of one-drops in our deck that are actually very good overall, so I don't think it's worthwhile doing that. I think Collector Roof is not at its best against that style of deck. We saw how good Reclaimer was. I think Tabernacle is pretty mediocre. I could see myself very much just siding in something like a crop rotation to find a wasteland or Brajuka Bog or something of that nature in a hurry. I do think we're comprised pretty nicely though, other than that. So let's take that in. I think this hand is a little bit suspect, but it's got a lot of wastelands, and if we can dodge a Mox, this could be a pretty powerful setup for us here. So, and we have an STP if we needed a Luminarch, and we're going to draw cards as we go. So 2 cards on the bottom. They did find a Mox, unfortunately. I mean, I think we still are on this plan here. Hopefully they're just weak on land and will allow us to set ourselves up. Okay, they did find a land. No Dreadhorde by the looks of it. That's good. I think we can play the Flagstones here. I don't know if my opponent's playing Wastelands, but yeah, Ancestral. Jeez, that's a nice one. They can dig your cruise here. Sprite Dragon. I mean, we're going to hit that. They're going to force this feeling probably reasonably secure. Yeah. I probably, knowing that they were going to do that, it was probably smarter not to do that. But that's actually not bad. Do they have another force? It's a bit of a gamble. Like we could play into a negation this way, but I'm going to take their red source here and hope to stifle them. Definitely Bajuka Bog's looking pretty juicy here. This is just another Dreadhorde. That's pretty unfortunate, but yep. We can set them up for a Bajuka Bog here, though. They shuffled, okay. Well, Swords was a really nice draw, to be honest. Okay. just get a bog here. Should be pretty good against them, I would think. All right. So they likely have some counter magic here, is my guess. I am going to take their red source. I'm going to cast a Thalia. And then I'm going to cast a Reclaimer. Yeah. Another swords, okay. I mean, this is not ideal, but it's the world we're living in. All right. Lotus is not really what I'm looking for here. Kind of bricked twice in a row, which is unfortunate. I'm going to play one of my lands out. Tamer Priest, okay. That's obviously a byproduct of a shortage of options. Okay, I got a swords. How would an endurance be here? Well, we're going to take the red source here. I beg your pardon, excuse me. Yeah. I think we had an opportunity to really pull ahead here when we drew the forest and then the Black Lotus. A little bit unfortunate. My opponent's deck is so much better at drawing out of these difficult situations. I mean, we're not dead yet, but it's going to be hard for us to win, I think. And that's a good one. And this is a card that can help me win for sure. Jeez, Mentor. I don't really like that too much. Yeah, just flooding a little bit too hard here. I don't know that we're going to get away with this one, but something like a Deathrite Shaman would be a good draw for us. Yeah. All right, I think they're going to get us here. Okay. Yeah, I think I like what we have. Yeah, really good hand. Not optimal because if they don't fetch, oh, come on. All right. Very strong start for them. Like them, Jeskai appealing two out of their three moxes in their opener is very good. Yeah, I mean, let's just find a land off the top. Didn't want that one. It's a bit sad. I have to play the bog. Okay, they're gonna daze. All right. Three mox. Wow. Yeah, we're not gonna win this one, unfortunately. Our opponent has really high rolled me here. This is not how Jeskai typically works. So a little bit disappointing, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Um, okay, well, let's get a Elvish Reclaimer going here. Misstep, okay. And I also think Taveri is very bad. We don't have any interaction in our deck, but obviously my opponent has. This is more just a byproduct of my opponent does not have any other choices, as evidenced by them playing a Containment Priest. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Um, what do we want here? They almost assuredly have removal for what I'm doing. That said, I think we just need to weed through it. And they can just bounce it with Teferi as well. Just hardcast Force, yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Another free bounce from them. Yeah, I mean, this is just so bad for us. Mm-hmm. I still am in shock my opponent high rolled me as bad as they did. That is insane. Because I know how Jeskai works, and it does not work like that. Um, very, very rare that you would see it produce in such a fashion. I mean, they can they're probably just going to bounce it and draw a card. I don't see why they wouldn't. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm going to shut off my Reclaimer. No, Wasteland. Yeah, they just got literally have it all. All right. Mm-hmm. What's funny is the Sylvan Safekeeper never showed up, and that would have been pretty good for me here. Not that I want it in this particular scenario exactly, but that's the bait, of course. They know that. I don't think there's too much I can even get here. Like, the bog is... I suspect they'll just bounce a Mox here. No, they're just not interested. And there's the Dreadhorde. Alright, guys. I think that's pretty much it for me. There's not much I can do here. Well, I guess we'll attempt the swords. Guess we'll attempt the swords. We did get one off. Just nothing I can do here. Like, even getting a strip mine and taking them off their... You know, because they have the 3 colors of Moxen, it just doesn't do anything. Yeah. I felt like we were on the precipice of winning that game, too. It was so close, and then they got the big treasure cruise. Regardless, we'll just pack her in here. We can't win this, and we know we can't. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the videos, and remember, hit the like and subscribe button, leave any comments, and we'll see you next time, guys.